Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're well. Thank you for joining me again. Now, a few videos I brought you over, well, a good few weeks, have been about GB News and the way they've been treated by OFCOM, the broadcast regulator, who, of course, is supposed to look at things in an impartial light and make decisions. And yeah, right, pull the other one. I mean, the recent thing is they've tried to say that they're going to apply a sanction of sorts to GB News because of allowing Rishi Sunak to hold a Q&A without any meaningful challenge of any kind. And then you look at something like the BBC and they exclude certain parties from elections and try and dampen their chances of getting anywhere soon. And with the last couple of videos I brought you this morning, I think we need to do something about this pretty sharpish, but that's another matter for another time. Well, it appears to be thing after thing after thing. It's always Ofcom wants to go and, do something with GB News. So it does imply that there's a definite, wish there for them to fail, for them to fall by the wayside. Well, it gets to a point when somebody pushes an organisation enough, even pushes a person enough, come to that. They're like, nah, I've had enough of this. You either stop now or I'm going to do something about you. Well, this is the point that GB News have reached. They're actually talking about launching legal action against Ofcom. I've never heard anything like that, but this is the statement that came out. A GB News spokesman said it was challenging recent Ofcom decisions, which also go against Ofcom's own rules, adding Ofcom is obliged by law to uphold freedom of expression. Ofcom is also obliged to apply its rules fairly and lawfully. We believe that for some time now, Ofcom has been operating in the exact opposite manner. The broadcaster said it refused to allow the right of the freedom of the press to be threatened. Now, I have my own problems with GB News in that I suppose the main one is I think it's full of too many politicians. You look at LBC, that's another one, rather left-leaning. In fact, they've lurched so hard to the left, you can't see them in the distance. Again, they've got politicians presenting news programs. I don't agree with that because you've got that particular spin that they can put on it, albeit unintentionally. But apart from that, we all have our particular corners of news, don't we? We have GB News, which is leaning in a certain direction. You have the likes of the BBC and LBC and all that leaning in a certain direction. And it's quite obvious with Ofcom's actions where they sit, what they want to control. It really does stink. And I hope that GB News does do something about it because if not for them, a message does need sending, doesn't it? That this is just unacceptable. So we'll keep an eye on this and see what happens. Let me know what you think in the comments. As always, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. And if you're on social media, I wouldn't mind a share. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Toodaloo.